In the last block, we went over doing a residential search. And now that we found a victim, we're going to go over packaging and removing the victim. And what we want to talk about is not just doing the drag, but also maybe setting up a way to remove the victim, so we're creating a harness around them. And in order to do so, we're going to use an 18 to 20 foot piece of webbing. I like to keep my webbing inside a nice latex glove. And what we do is we're going to put a loop around them, and when we're done, we're going to finish off with a harness that can be used to raise or lower the victim down and out a window, or maybe up through a fallen floor. We're going to make one big loop all the way around the victim. And this is why sometimes we'll commonly refer to this as the halo. We're going to bring section underneath behind the neck. We're going to also take up slack and create a handle on the chest on this side. Take up slack on this side and create another handle. Bring up a loop underneath the legs, creating one big loop on the lower side. What we're going to do is we're going to reach through this handle and this loop to create these two handles. What we're going to do is we're going to work it and cinch it down. And now what we have is basically a harness that has encapsulated the legs and the torso and giving us two handles to drag with. We can also take these loops, bring them underneath the armpits to raise the head off the floor. We can also put these together behind the victim's head for lowering and raising out a window or down to a floor below. To recap what we went over as far as victim, patient, and removal and packaging, the team came in, they had a plan, they found the victim, they radioed to command what they had and what they needed. Then they created a harness for dragging and removing the victim using a loop of webbing. They also added a short section of webbing in this situation to give themselves a little bit of distance between the victim and themselves as they dragged out. Situations and in the structure are going to affect how we do this. Sometimes we might have to have one guy lead out while the other does the dragging. We also might have to have both team members doing the dragging as they go along. Also, keep in mind that a thermal imaging camera is going to also help with finding our victim. It'll also assist with packaging and removing out of the structure.